Híjole. There we go. My video was populated. I couldn't see it at first, and now it's generated. It's waiting for me to put in some information. Here we go. No. Uh-oh. Jeez. All right, I think that's good. How do I do this, brother? What the heck is this? What the heck? What am I looking at right here? What the heck? Interesting. Very interesting. Nobody was gonna tell me? Nobody was gonna send me a text message? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like anybody was gonna let me know what's going on. Doesn't look like anybody was gonna bring me in the loop. I want to say thank you to the ATFers for being here and putting up with my nonsense. I appreciate it. And I will tell you that I'm going to make an effort to stop it. But you know what? That's probably what you're here for. And I don't want to switch it up on you. I want to give you what you came for. I want to give you what you came for. I want to give you what you came for. I want to give you what you came for. I want to give you what you came for. I want to give you what you came for. I want to give you what you came for. I want to give you what you came for. I want to give. How can you mend this broken heart? I don't know if you're here. It's probably a fat chance, you know? And I don't understand the term fat chance. I don't know why people say fat chance, because the way I understand the English language, I would think if somebody has a fat chance, that means that the chance is good. It's healthy. It's robust. It's hefty. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why somebody would say fat chance to mean that you got no chance. In that case, I would be like, thin chance, anorexic chance. You look like you could use some nourishment. You look like you could use a sandwich chance. Fat chance doesn't make any sense. What I was trying to say was, yesterday after I got off the stream, somebody that goes by the name of, well, shoot, can I say their name? I'll say their initials. And if they want to, they could say, because I see their actual name here. And I don't know if they don't want, I don't know what their screen name is, but somebody after I ended the stream yesterday with the initials CC donated $200 to the PayPal after the stream. When I was already like in that hot water, when I was already like, supposedly I had told Marilena that I was going to figure out dinner, and then I was still streaming, and then she texted me and I was like, oh snap. I got off and I was already like doing other stuff. $200 from CC. And I want to say thank you very much. Unbelievable. Huge. That's fat generosity. Thank you. There was also another very, very kind, endearing individual who slapped down 25 big ones in the PayPal para refrescar. And it definitely went toward a good use. It went toward a great use. And I want to say thank you very much for the blessing. I appreciated it. And I also wanted to say thank you to Hoser, the relationship goals. Hoser, the power couple. It was late. I was in bed watching Taxi. You know that show? You know, with Louis De Palma? I was watching reruns. I was watching reruns on Pluto. You guys watch Pluto? And out of nowhere, it was probably like, I don't know, like midnight or something, like 1 a.m. I get a fit again. They're like, I'll cover the taxes. What am I going to do? Not cover taxes? Every time. $55.79 from Hoser, the power couple. I'm just chilling watching Taxi. I'm just watching Simca. And I get $55.79 in my PayPal. Like it was nothing. And I just want to say thank you for that. It does not go unnoticed. And it is a huge blessing. And it helps with every little thing that I do. Thank you. I was late today because I have to go to the chiropractor, which again is, I mean, when traffic is okay, it's about an hour and a half, hour and 40-minute round trip. Then after that, I had to, all by myself, of course, clean up the pad because some people were coming over for something this evening. And there's a segment of my family that like to live, like animals. And, there's a lot going on. People have school and homework and sports and this and that and trying to get to bed at a reasonable time. And we now live in a place now that, things were a little bit more convenient and simple at the old pad. And we're a little bit far away now. So it's a little bit difficult at times. So I'm saying all this to let you know that definitely threw me off schedule. Definitely messed me up. And then I had to take one of the kids to some other stuff because of something that some unfortunate thing that happened a while back. We're having to address that now and get them feeling better. And just, I don't like when you got to be sometimes you got to be a family person. You got to do your stuff. You got to go to the games. You got to help with homework. You got to do this and that. But man, it could be kind of frustrating at times when it's taking me away from things I need to do, I feel it makes me feel like I didn't do what I should have done today. I didn't accomplish anything. I don't like just chiming in at the last second like this when you guys are snoring already. What's up, Caimon Marloca? David Flores. David Flores. David Flores. James Bishop. Eddie. What are you guys doing? Jane Caulfield. Disco Golf Hutch. ARJR. Helium El Tronado. Doozy. It's a doozy. It's a real doozy. No, he's a only child. He's a only child. It's like when you say an historic event and it sounds stupid, but it's technically grammatically correct. It's the same thing. Just write it down for next time. Michael Fury has blessed the community with a membership. By the way, I just recorded before I went live right now. I just recorded a new video that's going to go on the Patreon and membership tab right after this stream. So keep an eye open. What's up, Jordan? Jordan, I asked you the other day if you would prefer if I called you Jordan or It's Perception. And then I think I forgot to look for your answer. I apologize. Michael Fury he's creating his own blessing train. He's laying down the tracks and conducting his own train. And Marloca has added a boxcar onto this train. Thank you. Wait a minute. Is the song not playing today? I didn't hear the song. Dang it, it's one of those days. It's going to be one of those days. Oh, snap. Sorry I went live so late, Mike. I hope you have good REM sleep. ARJR721 with the rose. Kiss from ARJR. Jim, you should not be watching TV in bed. What? That's like the #1 TV watching spot. What? Yeah, I'm bad. Marilena gets so annoyed because I'll have the TV on. So I'm laying in bed and the TV's on and then I'm looking at my phone and she's like, pick one, bro. Pick one. And I'll be watching two things at the same time. And it's like, hey, you're coming at me because I'm a multitasker? You're coming at me because I have the bandwidth to take, different types of entertainment this is a talent. This is a special skill. Did I already miss that? What's up, Font Mark? Wait, is that Marcavius Fontavious? Font Mark, you changed your name? No, I've been hearing a lot about John Cena lately, and I think that's kind of one of the jokes that's going on right now. I think I heard Chale's son make that joke earlier where he's like, I think I saw him retire the last 4 times. It's like he's like the Eagles, bro. He retires like every couple years. So it's like I was already out of wrestling before John Cena showed up. I was already like checked out by that era. It had already got goofy at that point. It wasn't the same anymore. Jordan, there we go. Jordan. All right, cool. ARJR has blessed the community with 5 memberships. I don't know if he's doing the math. I don't know if he's keeping tabs. I don't know if this is strategic. I'm about to check the members right now. I'm trying to find out where we stand. You see, it's going to keep playing this game with us, bro. It's going to keep doing this to us. But it's okay. We're at 1,044. We are at 1,044. We've never been closer to 2 million today. Bro, one time I had the TV on. I was listening to something on my phone and I was reading a book, and Marilena almost left me. I'm telling you, bro. She was throwing out the term irreconcilable differences. I had the TV on, I was listening to something on the phone, and I was reading a book, bro. I think I even texted someone while the TV was on. I was listening to something on the phone, reading the book, and I text someone. It was a bad night, bro. It was a bad night. Um, you're on your 7th YouTube channel? Are you spreading too much truth or what? They keep fact checking you and taking you down? It's good to see you, Disco Golf. It's good to be seen. Talking mad papas. Who's Rat Lip, bro? Ratcliffe? Are you talking like Harry Potter? Oh, you're probably talking about Chimaev. Are you like a Adesanya fan, bro? I wouldn't be like, I don't know. I just think that's weird. I'd be hiding that, bro. I don't understand the rat lip thing. It's like, I mean, if this dude, if we're going to call it a deformity, could you call it that? It doesn't have to be something you're born with, right? Because I don't know if it matters to you, D-Life. I don't know if it matters. Probably doesn't matter. If you're the kind of dude that's calling someone a rat lip, it probably doesn't matter to you. But Chimaev wasn't born with it. His mouth got messed up because he fell down some stairs when he was like 2 years old. Busted his mouth and his nose, his whole face open. And then he had to have like surgery to fix his face. So like somebody calling someone rat lip because they busted their face open when they were 2 years old? Are you kidding me? Long story short, someone doesn't know how to follow directions. And I thought I was going to have to throw some of that elbow sopa right now. Thought I was going to have to serve up a warm bowl of that elbow sopa for the less fortunate right now during this holiday season. Anyway, let's get back into it. I was talking about the name Rat Lip. I just think it's weird. I think it has to be a reference to Chimaev, but I don't get it. I just don't understand the type of person that like, we could talk about Jamal Hill, we could talk about Tapoera, we could talk about Chimaev. There's things that you can make fun of about Chimaev. He's probably like giving Ramzan Kadyrov a foot rub right now. Like, there's plenty of things that you can make fun, but Rat Lip, that's just so unoriginal, it's so uncreative, so lazy, bro. It's just, I don't understand that mindset. To make fun of somebody because he fouled when he was 2 years old and busted his face open. I don't know. Let's make fun of Adesanya's fight record. I think that's funny. Let's talk about Adesanya crying at press conferences. I don't get it, bro. Mar Loca with a $10 blessing. With that fox showing that big old fox heart. With that fox, you know what, the other day I was driving somewhere and I saw a fox on the side of the road with this heart. It was, I think a truck hit it. It was messed up. This fox looks way different. Much less graphic. I don't mind seeing this fox heart. Thank you, Mar Loca. NBA players would run the UFC if there were no ball sports. No way, bro. You're rage baiting, bro. Hey, totally honest, football players, probably. Now, I was having this conversation with someone the other day, because some people are delusional, bro. They think it's all about, they just think about aesthetics and muscles and being big and bulky and stuff. And they were thinking you could basically just pick football players off the field right now and drop them in MMA and they'll be a champion like that. It doesn't work like that. But if you took someone that had the athleticism, the raw athleticism and agility and speed and power and this and that and the white blood cells, all this kind of stuff of somebody that chose to go into football, but instead they went the MMA path from the get, then heck yeah, bro. If you had somebody right at the beginning, create a player mode right at the beginning of their story, and they could either go football or MMA, and there's someone that ended up in just take someone that's like the best, dominating, in the most athletic position right now on a football team. Let's say he's already like 5 years in or whatever. If he would have went the MMA route, he would dominate. It's a different type of athleticism. And to be very, very, very honest, and MMA fans don't want to hear it, we kind of got the bottom of the barrel. It sounds mean, but we kind of got the bottom of the barrel athletes. We got the athletes that wouldn't have cut it in the NBA. They wouldn't have cut it in the... Can you imagine Derek Lewis in the NBA? Could you imagine Taitu Ivasa on a football field? Could you imagine have you seen John Jones playing basketball? I mean, we don't like to hear it because it makes us feel stupid. We pay a lot of money to watch these fights. People bet on the fights. We invest a lot. We spend time. We watch these fights. But we're getting the bottom of the barrel, most uncoordinated, least athletic. Jamal Hill chose to go the MMA route and said goodbye, tearfully said goodbye to basketball for a reason. It's easier to pursue. It's just like getting a job in sales. It's just like getting a job as a car salesman. It's like, I could do that. Could I go to the NBA? I don't know. I might not make the tryouts. Could I get in the NFL? I don't know. I might not make the tryouts. Same thing with Brendan Schaub. People end up in MMA. They tried football. Why? Because football will make you millions upon millions upon millions upon millions. And UFC, what are you fighting? 5 for 5? 10 for 10? 12 for 12 if you're a superstar? That's just how it goes. To say NBA players would just run it if there was no ball sports, that's insane, bro. I mean, I get what you're saying, but it's like you forgot about the NFL. Lots of NBA players are they're just lanky, bro. They're like Gumby. They're awkward. They're too they're too much of a target, man. Being tall isn't everything. Those long legs are a target, bro. Heck no, Jericho Forerunner. Heck no, bro. I'm trying not to be negative. I appreciate you. You're being very positive. But, bro, that would... I know it seems like the most... Bro, when I started doing my new channel, the Sit Down MMA channel, I thought it was going to be the easiest, simplest thing ever in the world. I was like, I'm not even going to put video. I'm just going to... Every once in a while, I'm just going to show a photo. Dude, even just adding that, finding the right one, finding the right size, putting it where it's supposed to go, the right timing, putting it in the timeline, dragging it in and out, close frame, back. Like, it adds so much time. And the whole purpose for the members only videos is I wanted to make videos that you could listen to while you're doing your laundry, while you're driving, while you're jogging. I intentionally wanted to I've been wanting to do that for a while. Because I know, I mean, I should even be doing that publicly on the public channel. Because I know that's the direction YouTube's been going right now. It's just hard for me to do it publicly. I'm too prideful. I don't know, too much of an ego. I'm too much of an artiste. I want to make good content that I feel like looks polished and edited. But I know that's the direction YouTube's going in right now. Making content because I know as a consumer, that's what I want. A lot of times, like today, I was doing a bunch of cleaning in the house. And I kept passing up on videos that I knew that I had to watch to enjoy. Like the Wi-Files uploaded a new video today. And I wanted to watch it, but I was like, I can't. Because I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss all the visuals. I need to have something that I can listen to while the phone's in my pocket. So I kept playing podcasts. So it's very much on purpose that the members only videos is something that I could make every weekday without hesitation. Because Sit Down MMA, I thought I was going to be way more prophylactic on there. I thought I was going to be making way more uploads constantly. Because originally, my original idea was there was going to be no photos even on Sit Down MMA. And then I started adding photos, started getting a little bit too much with it, and it slowed everything down. So, I'm sorry if I came in a little hot, Jericho Forerunner. I was just being dramatic. Because it's like I'm emphatic about it, bro. Because I really, really don't want to. I've been kind of proud of myself that I've literally been doing it every day. And I haven't been slacking. And I know if I start doing any kind of edit, it's going to make things delay. And I wanted to make sure that people could listen without having to watch it. I mean, as far as adding flavor and stuff, that's what I have every intention of still doing on the main channel and on Sit Down MMA. I'm trying to segment things so that everything's in the right time and place, for its own purpose. Some things will have edits, photos, videos, other things won't. ARJR, I got a fever, and the only prescription is the We Are Family Dojo edition. Wait a minute. Is it really not playing? Is nothing coming on? Time to hit up the Lucky Charms magically. Oh, I love Lucky Charms, bro. I just take out all the crunchy parts sometimes, and I just eat all the marshmallows. The heart is for my girl Jane and all the mods. Okay, it was for the mods. There you go. Much love from Marloca to all the mods in the house. All the mods in the dojo. What's up, Cody Chapman? Dang it. Dang it, no song, no horn. What's up with that? Why is it doing that? I don't know why. It just decides when it's gonna glitch out. Like for no rhyme or reason. I'm even looking, let me see, the alert box says it's on full volume right now. This is so dumb. And I don't think there's anything I could do about it until the stream ends. I'd have to end the stream and start it again. Dang it, man. Doozy, are we watching the Jake Paul snuff film on Friday on Patreon? It's on Friday? I don't see any reason why I wouldn't be able to do it. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't be able to do that, but bro, I would have to. It would just be dumb of me, bro. I would have to do that on the main channel. Something like that. Like, I've been getting away with the movies, but I feel like something like that, that's like big legal problems, bro. Trying to stream that on Patreon, like a pay-per-view thing, that's just asking for trouble, bro. Stu Sturvich, bro, not so much these days, but it's not on purpose. I just feel like I've been a little distracted. I haven't really been in leisure mode, you know? Sometimes if I'm just left to my own devices and I'm just chilling a bunch and I see a lemon right there, you know, I'll go for it. But lately, I've just been boom, 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 boom. I feel like I haven't just had the downtime to just act up like that. Act up and eat a lemon, you know? That's what I'm saying. Come on. That's the kind of content that I want to make like that. The phone Harry after typing that. I like to make stuff that you could just listen to when you're lining yourself up. Imagine if Come On had a low taper fade. I want you to be able to listen to something. I have to be like, dang it. I have to look at the screen. What happened? Dang. That makes me sad, Jane. That makes me sad. Like, I'm happy. 12, that's insane willpower. That's insane willpower. That's so good. But it makes me sad to see you say that you miss it, though. Because it's like, you know, I wish you could find whatever that thing is to be like, oh, this is, I don't know. I don't want to word it the wrong way, you know? And I don't know what the wrong or the right way is. It's just like, whatever it is that you were looking to, you know, bridge, it's like, man, I wish you could find that thing so that you wouldn't miss it and be like, for example, I used to just sit down and eat like a tub of Cool Whip when I was a little kid. I would just eat it like if it was, I would just sit down and eat out of a tub of Cool Whip like if it was mayonnaise, just like nothing, just like normal. But now it's like, I don't do it. I haven't done it in I don't know how many years. Doesn't even occur to me. And even the thought of it just seems like, oh, like I'm not one of those people that says stuff is too sweet. I never understand when people say that. It's like, oh, you mean it has too much flavor? What are you talking about? But still, it would be too rich maybe, too sweetish. What I'm saying is, I know what it's like to have liked something and now been like, oh, I haven't had that in years and I have no desire. I just, even if you put it in front of me, I wouldn't even want. I wish you could get there. I don't want you to be bummed out. I don't want you to, like, it's so cool that you did that long, but it makes me sad that you don't, like, I don't want to say you're not happy about it. I don't want to speak for you, but it's like, I just want you to be happy. I don't know what you could, like, I don't want you to be bored. I don't want you to miss it. I just wish that you'd be like, oh man, I used to do that, but you know what I like so much better now? Bowling. I feel like bowling is my new thing. I don't even think about the other stuff anymore. My life is so fun. I just got a strike yesterday. Or whatever the thing would be, you know. 5 more memberships from ARJR. ARJR is acting like if he never even knew the We Are Family song. Some people, lesser people, would say, I ain't even going to donate until we fix this We Are Family because I got all my homies with me sound drop. But ARJR says, chale, because I hear that song playing in my heart all day long. I can't even tell when it's actually playing or not playing because I hear it on loop in my head 24/7. Oh, snap. Like right after Jane Caulfield says that was meant to sound funny, but it came out depressing. And then I went on for about 20 minutes and made it even worse. I barely saw that right now. Mar Loca saying number one fan. Number one fan. I'm your number one fan. In case you're new here, Mar Loca is the official prima of the Mexican martial arts. I want to say thank you again because there's a little bit more people here right now. And I wanted to say thank you to Hoser, the relationship goals, for throwing down a big donation last night when I wasn't even streaming. They threw it down after the fact. And I want to say I appreciate it. It did not go unnoticed. And there was also a big, fat, gigantic, hefty, robust $200 donation that came in. And again, I don't want to expose your name. I don't know your username, but the initials are CC. And if that's you, you could say who you are so I could attach a username to you. But someone with the initial CC, right after I stopped being live yesterday, threw down $200. I just want to say thank you. I didn't want it to go unnoticed. Lord Racer has been a member for 26 months. Thank you for your faithful service, bro. Mar Loca, that one is for you, primo. Dang, ATFer in the house, everybody. We have an ATFer here. JMN80 has finally caught a live stream. Hey, I was feeling guilty that I went live so late. Usually I'm trying to do it earlier in the day, and just the days keep getting away from me lately, and it's frustrating. And I keep trying to talk to Marilena about it, and I'm like, I would like for some people around me to have some respect for what I do and my schedule, because people gotta sleep. I got people on the East Coast. I got people in Canada. I got people in Nigeria. I got people from Michigan, Miami. Where's my pork chop? That's good to hear, Jane. That's good to hear. Relatable. I can't even pretend that I know what you go through as far as that stuff. I got my own problems that honestly, I don't know if they're chemical. I don't know if I was born with them. I don't know if it was self-inflicted. I don't know if it's just from results from being a hermit. I don't know. But yeah, some days I understand that. Some days are definitely more difficult. ARJR, I want to download it so I could put it on the piece, bro. Hey, you know what? I could email it to you. Put it on the piece, bro. I'll email it to you. Kurt Cobain donated. ARJR sent another membership. I think he's keeping track. Cute couple. It was a cute couple. Hello, Grandmaster. Wish I had time to stick around. Just wanted to drop by and say thank you for your hilarious videos. Big love from San Diego. Thank you, Sloot. Shame. I appreciate you. And words like this motivate me, bro, because it makes me want to kind words like this make me want to keep doing it. I love streaming. It's fun, and I feel like it's the lifeblood right now. But it really makes me happy to know that goofy videos I put out there make people laugh, and I want to make sure I continue to do that. Even if I can't do it every single day, I don't wanna stop. Melancholy. I don't know, bro. I had 2 energy drinks that might have something to do with it. And I actually wanted to tell you guys thank you. Long story short, ARJR, sweet. I'll send it over, bro. You're the best, man. Look, the family's very busy. They are actually very busy. I can't blame them. Marilena just never stops either. And the kids are involved in like anything and everything. And I just needed to clean up the house today because some people were coming over. And honestly, if we're not on top of things like crazy, it could get out of hand because we're just always all over the place. And I was cleaning up the house, and I was like, you know what? I need to make myself feel better. If I'm gonna clean up this whole house all by myself, I'm gonna give myself a treat. And I went and got some pot stickers and some pork chow mein today. And I felt very, I know it sounds weird, but I just felt very thankful and very blessed, because I remember there was a time, and it wasn't that long ago, and this might sound super, super pathetic, but it's the reality. There was a time a few months ago where if I would have wanted to just go get an order of pot stickers, I couldn't. Literally. My card would get declined. It just wasn't gonna happen. And I just feel very blessed. You know, it's not like I'm a millionaire or anything like that, but I just feel like it is a very strange, I'll be honest, it's a very different kind of relationship that we have. Because whenever, like, I'm very much aware, and I think people that lose sight of this are just gross and selfish, and they let their ego get to them. But I'm very, very much aware. Pretty much anytime I buy something, and I'm talking about like groceries. I'm not talking about like a Lamborghini. I'm saying if I go buy some groceries, yeah, when I pay for my electricity or whatever, I'm very much aware of where that money came from. It's not coming from Paramount. It's not coming from YouTube. It's not coming from Rumble. It's coming from supporters. It's coming from people that like what, you know, some aspect of the Mexican martial arts enough that they want to keep it alive. And I went and I got that food today, and I was like, man, I wouldn't have been able to do this a few months ago. But, you know, I get on there, I stream, I make some videos, and there are at least enough people out there in this world that thinks that there is something worthwhile in that content, and they see something enough in it that they want to keep it alive. And it's like, I don't forget that, and I don't forget you guys. I'm very much aware of the fact that any success that I get or anything I experience like that that's good is because you guys are supporting me. So I'm always like super aware of that. So it felt good today. It just felt like a huge it was just the fruits of the blessures, you know? Because I remember I went and I did that, and I was like, man, it's just different now. I wouldn't have been able to do. I just appreciate the little things. Oh. GM, I've been on the ground spreading the word of Jerusalem. But I shall also promote the GM even though I do not like kebab and team kebab. I appreciate you being you know, a level-headed individual. I always tell people you don't gotta hate Pepsi and love Coke, or love Coke and hate Pepsi. Like you could like more than one person. You could get down with more than one creator. So I appreciate that, bro. My favorite energy drink is the Rockstar Punched. That red one tastes like fruit punch, basically. But today I had some ones. Actually, I don't even know if it was an energy drink because Marilena never wants me to drink those, so it wouldn't make sense that she got me an energy drink. But it's basically supposed to replace traditional energy drinks. It's supposed to replace coffee. It's supposed to replace soda. It's like some healthy, super organic thing that's only made from the most natural whatever, and it's like this replacement for caffeine. It is crazy. So I don't even know what it's called. It's some weird stuff she ordered. I don't even know. Like, you probably never even heard of the brand. I'll have to read it next time. We have a case of them. Dang. I appreciate that, Fontavious. Jericho Forerunner. Do you have a Forerunner? I like Forerunners. I used to sell cars. I like selling Forerunners. They're always off the beanie, bro. I don't think I've ever really had to sit and think that long on any of the names. They always literally just seem right there, like at the tip of my beanie, like they just wrote themselves. I think it's just, I remember just being a little kid and just always feeling like kind of weird. Just like my brain worked differently and being embarrassed of it or ashamed at times or sometimes feeling dumb or just like a little different in class or whatever. And I feel like when I became the Grandmaster, I found the outlet to where all these wacky thoughts that were always in my mind could maybe be put to some use. And Tony Ferguson did steal your Dana White lies. Wait. I'm not sure if you're playing with me. Did he say Dana White lies as well? There's no way. Did you get a pork chop? I passed, bro. I told that fool that I had already had a big lunch. Dang, 4:30. Sorry I went late, live so late, bro. I need to do better. I gotta tell Marilena to get off my back, bro. Have a good night. Hit that REM. I'm not going to be on here late either. I was actually kind of surprised when you said that I seemed like I was in a good mood, Melancholy, because I feel tired. I feel tired right now. I feel wiped out. I mean, I'm not in a bad mood. I'm just tired. And I failed also today. I've been wanting to lead lately with my topic. And I just wanted to talk about Khamzat Chimaev real quick. I think it's it seems like it's become popular to hate on Chimaev and to talk trash, especially since he's been winning. It's real easy to talk trash on the dude that's winning, on the dude that has a strap, because you kind of feel like you're going against the grain. You kind of feel like you're not being a fanboy. If you're hating on someone that's just losing, it kind of feels lame. But when you're hating on someone that carries the strap and they're undefeated, kind of makes you feel like you're doing something, you know? And it seems like it's gotten popular to hate on Chimaev. And he's one of my favorite fighters. He's absolutely one of my favorite fighters. Current active fighters, he's got to be in my top 3. ARJR, clear a spot and send location. When it's finished, it's yours. If you want it, heck yeah, bro. It's 1 of 1. It's 8 by 9 by... Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. That's so cool, man. Heck yeah. Oh, dang. It's becoming real. So Tony Ferguson absolutely stole Dana White privilege from me. He that's the thing he said at the press conference. I never heard him talking about Dana White lies. Maybe though, I wouldn't put it past him. Ooh. But anyway, what I was saying about Chimaev, I wanted to start off by talking about how much of a fan I am. He's one of my absolute favorite fighters, if not my favorite. I like that dude. But it's like, it's enough already with the I can't fight this dude because we're brothers narrative. It's too much. And it's like, what would you call that? Like reverse racism? It's annoying. It doesn't have to mean anything. Like, is it because they're from the same region, from the couscous? Or is it because of religion? Which is it? Either way, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Could you imagine if Rampage and John Jones were like, oh, nah, we can't fight. We both brothers. We both brothers. I can't fight. Don't you ever tell a black man to fight another black man. Do you understand the words? Imagine if a black dude in the UFC was like, I can't fight another black dude. That's my brother. Or if it had nothing to do with being black. He's like, I can't fight this dude. We're both American. We're brothers. We're American patriots. I can't fight another American. What if they were both Christian? I can't fight another dude. He's a Christian. We go to the same church. I can't fight this. How ridiculous would that seem? How ridiculous would it seem if Paige Van Zandt and Rose Namajunas was like, we can't fight each other. We both white girls. We can't fight each other. We both got that light skin. We both. But these dudes from this region, I don't understand it. Is it the mountains? Is it geography? Or is it the religion? Talking about, I feel bad, bro. I'm going to be 100% honest. That image was sent to me. That image was sent to me by the homie Alejandro, who is the founder of Voto Studios. Remember the team that used to help me make these videos? He sent me that video, and I remember that photo, and when I first saw it, I was very excited. And then it took me a while, and I was like, wait a minute. Is this an AI photo? And I got very sad. And I never, ever, ever asked him about it because I didn't want to hear him say, yes, it's just AI. It was like in some pathetic way, I felt like if I never inquired, there was at least a possibility of it being real, even though that's not how reality works. And it's like I just didn't want to hear him say out loud, no, it was just AI, because I would have been really bummed out. But I believe it could come to life. I mean, I believe something like that could easily be made with the 3D printer. I think we could do it. Tennessee. Heck yeah, bro. Heck yeah. I'd like to go to Tennessee one day. Ooh. Oh, negative 85. What the heck? What the heck, man? See, that's the kind of job where you can't be watching YouTube videos. You just got to listen while the phone's in your pocket. You see what I'm saying? She's the kind of person that needs to listen to them podcasts. Whites are just expected to tolerate open tribalism here. It's designed to be like that. Hey, Fontavious, they're going to take this channel from you too, bro. It's so funny to hear you say they've been taking your channels. And then you wrote that. And I'm like, all right, this dude's just getting started. They're about to take this. He's about to start channel number 8. I get it, though, bro. I just think it's funny. Talking about, that would be fun, bro. I would like to. I need to ask him. He knows a lot about that kind of stuff. They actually did 3D print some stuff a while back. Not anything regarding me, but that would be amazing. ARJR, where can I get the GM stocking stuffer and how much is it? What's the count? Mine isn't AI. You make it up. Yeah, that was funny, Fontaine. The way it came out so natural is like, you about to get going, bro. You about to start spitting. That was what I was talking about right now, ARJR. I was kind of sad to bring it up because I simply shared a photo that was shared with me, and I think it might have been AI. And I didn't want to ask him, is this AI? Because I would have been heartbroken. I want to believe that it's real and possible. So we'll see if we could get one 3D printed. Let me see what the count is at right now. We are at 1,051. 1,051. But it's just I think it's a bad look, and it's weird, and I think it's presumptuous. It's just very strange to me that these dudes get involved with this sport and they just have the nerve to be like, hey, everybody, cater to us, cater to me. Don't you know that this is how we operate? And it's like, bro, take that back home with you. You can't just, man, that's happening like all over the world now. Where somebody will just go in, they'll just barge into someone else's area and be like, oh, you thought we were going to acclimate? Oh, no. Oh, no. You see, we came from this place right here, and I know that we left there for reasons A, B, and C, and now we came over here to where you are, but we're going to operate the same way. We're going to move the same. And I know you have your traditions and the way you do things and the way that you've built this for years upon years upon years upon years. But nah, we don't get down like that. We're going to keep operating as if we never left home, even though we don't want to be there. And we left there for a reason. But we're going to keep acting as if we never left. We're going to do that here now. We're going to do that here. So everything that you know and love and you're used to, sorry, but it'll be phased out shortly. We're not going to, I'm sorry. And it's just, could you imagine Joaquin Buckley and Usman saying we can't fight each other because we're both black? Don't get in the sport then. If that's the way that you move, I mean, you're going to have to pick which black dude goes into the white territory. So you can't have two black dudes there. Because if you both get to the top, you're going to have to beef it out. It's ridiculous. Serio, Salem, serio. Lovers of Souths. Lovers of Souths in the last days, bro. What's up, resucitado? But it could make things boring. It could make things, I mean, we have enough trouble with the UFC brass not wanting to make the fights that should happen. And now we got the fighters themselves saying, oh, I'm the champ and you're the contender? Nah, sorry, bro. Are you willing to go down in weight? Are you willing to go up in weight? Are you willing to waste 2-3 years of your life while I continue my reign? And then maybe when I go up in class or whatever, then maybe it's your turn. It's stupid. People are burning themselves. I don't know what this dude's mom is saying. Don't fight him. It's no good for us. Supposedly Imamov's mom is telling him, I don't approve of this. Don't fight him. What are you saying, Mrs. Imavov? Do you want him to be able to pay his bills? Does he have a family? Do you want him to be able to provide for his family and put food on his table? Are you working? Are you a fighter over there? Do you have some other ethnicity that you could fight in the women's division so that you could send money to your son who you're not allowing to fight, even though he's a full-grown man and he can make these decisions himself? It's ridiculous. Can't fight him because we're brothers. Haven't you seen Warrior? That is why I'm a Goku fan. He always says, I hope to fight you again someday. It's a weird era in the sport, partially due to this tribalism. It's happening a lot. What if they lovers for real though? Oh my gosh. We got a thing going on. That's what I say all the time, Brian Valdez. I love the black on black crime. I love the brown on brown violence. I love the white on white violence. I want to see it. I'm 18 with a bullet. So apparently Conor McGregor got married. Justin Mack, what's up, man? Conor McGregor got married. What does anybody have to say now? I don't know. Has the narrative shifted? We're always making fun of this dude because he doesn't want to commit. He wants to be a player. He doesn't want to have to give half his money away. And now they got married. So now what? Now what? Did they sign a prenup? I don't know. Some people are saying that the only reason that Conor McGregor married Dee Devlin, very strategically now at this time that he did, is maybe it's not for love. Maybe it's not for commitment. Maybe it's so that she can't testify against him in court. I don't know. What do you think? Essentially, Edward Dog, essentially. Why it took him so long? I think it's strategic, bro. I think she knows something. I think she knows something that we don't know, and now she can't testify against him. I think it was a business decision. Yeah. He had his fun already. Now he's marked. Tightening up. Oh, dang. But you gotta wonder if Dee Devlin is complicit, you know? You gotta wonder. I made a video a while back. I never, ever hear anybody talk about it. I made a video a while back talking about Dee Devlin and the possibility that she's complicit. And not only that, but that she's the brains. That she's the one pulling the strings. That she's the puppet master. That she's the Jada Pinkett Smith. That she's the one that has dirt on Conor. That she's the one being cheated on. And she finally said, forget it, bro. You're going to do my bidding now. All the things that you've done, all the stuff that you've taken part in, allegedly, all the stuff that you participate in that's well documented, I will snatch those kids away from you, bro. You're going to do everything that I say. And maybe she's making him look like a fool. Maybe it's like a daily humiliation ritual type of thing that they got going on. And she's just controlling him and making him look like a fool, just making him prove himself to her on every outing, every single day. Maybe she's the one in control. Maybe Conor's like, baby, I'm sorry. I just want to be faithful to you. She's like, no, you're going to go make yourself a fool. Again, that's what you wanted to do in the first place. Now you could do it on a daily basis. We're done. You're my puppet now. I don't want to get political, but maybe it's like an Erica Kirk type situation, you know? Maybe she wasn't what people thought she was all along. You know what I'm saying? The eyes, Chico. The eyes never lie. Did you say Candace? Stop. Trying to do some voodoo hypnotism with those eyes? She has to have dirt on him, bro. She has to have dirt on him. Maybe Dee Devlin's a Mossad agent. Who knows? It's 100% because she can't testify Hey, imagine Conor McGregor was watching Better Call Saul one night. He was watching Better Call Saul. He's like, D, I got an idea. We got to go to the courthouse tomorrow, D. We got to go to pack up the bags. We got to go to the Vatican. He saw it on Better Call Saul. It's crazy, bro. Crazy. The weenie pics, bro. D has to be complicit. Her staying with him this long proves that. Now you're thinking, I put it in a video and I laid it out and I made it very clear my argument for why she would possibly be with him all this time. She could have easily, I mean, bro, it's not even, look at what we've seen. Look at what we have access to, the general public. All the things that we've seen on video. Not typed on social media, not in even reports, on video. Imagine the things that D has seen and has access to. Imagine all the different types of ladies and this and that send footage to her, trying to rub it in her face. All this stuff that she has seen firsthand on his phone, on his search history, on his devices, all the stuff she's walked in. Imagine. She has so much stuff that even with them not being married, in 2025, she'd be able to get a fat chunk of money, bro. Even with them not being married. All the stuff that he's done, she'd be able to take the kids away. She'd have everything exactly the way she wants it. But it benefits her more to stay. It benefits her more, period, in general, and also, especially, if she has dirt on it. And she's squeezing that. It's weird, bro. It's weird. Release the call logs. Release the call logs. Would you eat a cake made out of mayonnaise? Nah, I couldn't, bro. I love mayonnaise, but it has to be in the right context. It has to be in the right context. Like, there's freaks. Like, I don't understand those freakazoids, bro, that dip their French fries in a milkshake. That makes me want to throw up, man. I don't like to mix certain things like that. I'll eat mayonnaise all day, but on a cake, nah, it's got to make sense, man. For reals, man. That life insurance money. Serial Mom. The same director? Oh my gosh, bro. Natural Born Bala. I didn't know that Erica was like 12 years older than Charlie. Yeah, a lot of this stuff doesn't make sense, bro. A lot of this stuff doesn't make sense. And again, I don't want to get political about it. I'm not getting political about it because I know I could easily say one thing that sounds one way or something, and I don't want to do that. But it's just when you hear a lot of the things about what she was already affiliated with before she ever even married him, it just, bro. Look at how Kobe Bryant's wife looked when he passed. Look at the way that she moved, the way she handled herself, the way she looked broken. And then you see Erica Kirk, and it's like, bro, everybody dance now. Blowing the fireworks. And then she tries to make it all right by being like, we're celebrating him. We're going to keep it going. And it's like, okay, bro. Like, I get it. You're trying to make it more of a celebration of life type of situation than being all sad and depressed. But, bro, you're going a little too hard in the paint, bro. She's like, I loved him so much. My daughter keeps asking about him. I'm going to miss him so much. It doesn't make any sense. If Marilena was acting like that, bro, I would come back and haunt her, dude. I would be haunting her right when she falls into that REM sleep. Right, I would wait right until she gets into the REM cycle. Right when she's in there, she's about to start dreaming. I'll be like, woo. Give me some tears, man. I want you broken. I don't want you to be able to go to work. I don't even want you. You're too sad. You're not even going to put any makeup on. You're going to put on the wrong shoes. They ain't even going to be matching. You're just a mess. I don't get it. Jane Caulfield, see, and I'm just thinking like crazy, like what is the insane possibilities of why in the world she would still be there? Because yeah, she would absolutely live comfortably on the child support. So that's why my beanie goes to a place where it's like, hey, I wonder if she was just so like that movie Misery or something, where she was just like so crazy far gone, just so heartbroken after she stayed with him through everything and supported him, like literally in every way, and just stood by his side through all the embarrassment and this and that, then maybe she was so hurt finally at one point that she's like, I'm gonna get you back for the rest of your life, bro. You messed me up. You made me go psycho. I'm broken. I'm embarrassed. I'm gonna ruin your life for the rest. Like, imagine the amount of dirt she probably has on him. She's like, see, it's crazy. It's not realistic. But just imagine if it was like a movie. That way you could like wrap your beanie around it better. Imagine if it was a movie and there was this crazy female character that was so unbelievably heartbroken and betrayed that she snapped. Like snapped. And she's like, you're my prisoner now. And she makes him do things that humiliates him and makes him look like an idiot, or else she's going to do A, B, and C to him, release this information, take the kids away, take his money, and now he's like a prisoner of his own doing. It's just like the ultimate revenge. Fries on a milkshake is the move. I don't understand it. Why would anybody put fries on a milkshake? That's like, would you take a piece of fried chicken? Imagine if you had like a nice, crispy, steaming drumstick, a piece of nice fried, crispy chicken, and you just dip it like all the way deep, like your fingers are touching vanilla. Like you dip it all the way in that milkshake and bite it. Would you do that? Would you do your chicken like that? Would you take like a big steaming piece of Christmas ham and dip it in a milkshake and take a bite of that? Would you take some nice ribeye steak right off the grill and dip it in a milkshake? Like, why French fry? It doesn't belong there, bro. Mayo salsa, I never even seen that. Oh, Fontavious, that makes me feel sick, bro. Oh. Yeah, she's doing too much to Resucitado. And it's like the most obvious thing in the world. Look, I'll tell you this. I don't follow politics like at all. I think it's all stupid. I just don't care. They're all criminals. They're all liars. They're all sociopaths. They're crazy. I don't care about any of that. But so I don't even know. I haven't even been listening to Candace Owens. I don't know the claims that she's been making for the most part, aside from the fact that she's basically saying Turning Point's full of it. They're lying. They did something. That's pretty much the gist that I have. But the way I feel is that the way that the mainstream media and the government or whoever is coming at her so hard, making her seem crazy, I feel like that tells me everything I need to know. When I see that, it's like, oh, she's onto something. The way that they're just all pilot and she's crazy and trying to discredit her. She lost her mind. She's a lunatic. She's probably onto something, because that's how they act. It's like they're not doing themselves any favors. How do they not know they make it more obvious when they do that? Melancholy, I did not see that. As soon as I saw the thumbnail, as soon as I saw Herb Dean in the thumbnail with Dominic Cruz, I knew he was going to be trying to defend the loss. And yeah, he definitely does come off like that. Dang. Is Dominic Cruz in a cult? I think someone joked around a while back that he was in Scientology. Is he actually? Someone's side piece. I'm waiting to treat my main piece right. I'm waiting to treat my main piece right. You are right, Grandmaster. I need to play hard to get. Someone's side piece is on that Joanna Young J trick. Hey, that's a good. Hey, that was a Floridian slip right there. Joanna Young J trick. She out here tricking. Joanna Young J trick. See how it happens, Jericho? It just happens accidentally. Joanna Young J trick. He's on that playing hard to get trajectory like Young J chick. I'm telling you, bro, it works. It works. You play hard to get. You get a fake wedding ring, put it on, and all of a sudden they start texting you, bro. As soon as you put that ring on, they start texting you. Someone's side piece. And Bert says, serio. Oh, snap. All right, thank you, Lord Racer. I'm going to check that out. You're going to take You're going to take that picture of the dumbbell hanging from your little corner and send it to that crazy lady, or else. She's something similar. Dang, they got a competitor now? Oh, snap. They cornered the market for so long. There's actually a Scientology competitor now? What is it like? I mean, if you got Scientology, what is it like? It's got to be something like calculus, ology. I just always thought Scientology sounded so dumb. It's like, is it science or not? Scientology, biologyology? I might dip some fried chicken in a milkshake. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Some of you get down crazy, bro. Ooh. My kid likes goldfish dipped in ketchup. Oh. Woo. Woo. I think I would eat goldfish dipped in ketchup before I would eat French fries in a milkshake. Gotta get those likes up, Dojo. Fries and milkshake give similar flavor profiles to a glazed donut. Come on, I don't like your logic. I don't like how logical and accurate your statements are. I don't like how much sense you're making right now, bro. Would you rather be John Bone Jones's wife or Conor McGregor? Serio. Dang. Probably Jones's, because and I'm not even trying to be funny for real. But like, cause McGregor is just like a philanderer, you know? He's just like a serial cheater. Jones is like, I don't think he's as much. Do we even have any? Has that ever been a thing with Jones, that he's a cheater? Or is it more just like abuse? I mean, I know he was like supposedly in the car with that lady, but there's no proof of it. But is it just, but see, and again, I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm just saying, it's like it's kind of an angle where it's like, I think it would have to be funny, but I'm not trying to be funny. Look, you could understand this, right? Would someone rather be Jones's wife or McGregor's wife? Okay, McGregor's wife, you're always being cheated on. And just feeling, okay. With Jones's wife, you're potentially, allegedly, being abused, right? Why in that scenario, gosh, I don't even want to finish this thought. Look, here's what I'm trying to say. Have you ever heard of kids that are like so neglected that they literally get in trouble just so that you could give them attention? And then the only kind of attention they even know is negative, like just being in trouble. And so that you've basically conditioned them to be this creature that just makes trouble because that's the only way they think they're going to get any kind of attention from you. It's like in Jones's wife's situation, she's getting horrifically terrible. Gosh, I don't even want to finish this thought, bro. It's like McGregor's wife feels like forgotten and cheated on, and Jones's wife, it's like, gosh, because some people operate like that. I hate to use the word toxic because it's so overused these days, but it's like some people, I'll say it as if I was the person. Some people, and I'm sure you've heard people say something along these lines, even if it was like on Law and Order SVU or something like that. They would be like, at least, yeah, maybe he hits me sometimes, but at least he's home. At least he's hitting me and not someone else. At least he's focusing on me. At least he's not. At least it's showing me some kind of emotion. I'd rather have him being angry and maybe put his hands on me every once in a while rather than be indifferent, rather than not care at all, rather than not have any emotions. He just gets a little too emotional sometimes. Sometimes he just doesn't know what to do with his emotions. He doesn't know how to handle himself. And again, I don't think that's funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I don't think that's something to be funny about. I don't think that I'm so... Here's the thing with me that I think confuses people sometimes. Because I feel like I catch myself doing this a lot. I feel like I come on here often saying, this isn't funny, you shouldn't joke about that. That thing's not funny, you shouldn't joke about this. Like little things. Like, for example, I don't like the R word. I don't think that's funny. I don't think it's funny to make fun of people with disabilities. I find no humor in that whatsoever. I don't think it's funny to talk about, children being abused. And I don't think that's funny. And the reason I this might sound gross to say out loud. I feel so confident in my ability to be funny that I'm more than confident in cutting off all these different areas of which I could be funny. It's like, I don't need those ones. I could be plenty funny with these areas. You could kiss those ones goodbye. I don't need that. I don't need to joke about someone and call them a rat lip. I don't need, that's below me. I could make unlimited jokes with all the rest of this pie. So I'm not trying to be funny about it. But I'm just saying, I feel like we've all heard people, even if it's just on TV, say things along the lines like that when they're in these toxic, abusive relationships where they're like, he just doesn't know what to do with his emotions, or, it's because it's my fault or whatever. So I just, I feel like it's a lose-lose. There's no right way to answer that because, dang it. I mean, if you're asking me, I'd probably say Jones's wife. Bro, I mean, I feel like everybody's probably been cheated on once or twice in their life, whether you were in high school or junior high or whatever. It's such an awful, 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 terrible feeling in the pit of your stomach to be heartbroken like that. But if my significant other would smack me around, and again, I'm not trying to be funny, I'd be like, I'd maybe I'm sick, but I would take physical pain any day over that kind of hurt. I would take, some punches over the hurt of being betrayed like that emotional type of betrayal. That to me, that feels worse. But it's easy for me to say because I've never been a woman getting hit by a dude. So I know it's not fair for me to say that. ARJR's accountant, the higher the stalking, the higher the fool. Doing my part to help Phil Grandmaster sky high stockings. That's a holiday season themed one right there. I never heard that before. The higher the stocking. That's a good merch idea. Mar Loca, thank you for the membership. Thank you. Absolutely unadapted. Always returning to their vomit. ARJR with a kiss from a rose in the chat. Do you think the moon is just dried up mayonnaise in the sky? I mean, I've had the long belief that it's a big piece of cheese. I don't know about mayonnaise. I feel like it had been dripping on us this whole time. I'm much more inclined to think it's some hardened blue cheese. Someone's side piece with the membership. Someone's side piece is paying it forward. Someone's side piece is I mean, could we call this reparations? Restitution might be more appropriate. Thank you, someone's side piece. You're bound to be someone's side piece very soon if you keep going on this path. ARJR721 with a membership. Don't forget, after this stream, I am going to be uploading a new membership membership video. Mar Loca, thank you for your contribution. It's called Choice Center. Oh my gosh. One thing about the Kirk situation, he ordered an audit of where all his... Yes, yeah, yup. Very interesting timing. Very interesting timing. Ooh, Bert Olomio, GM, can you lift more than Connor's deadlift? Serio. I better. I don't even know what it is. But I better. If I can't deadlift more than Connor, then I shouldn't stream again until I can. Like, that would be unacceptable. I got to look it up. ARJR sent another membership. Thank you. Do you think Francis is going to fight on the White House card? I don't. I told you guys that he was open to it. I made that video. Which video was that? I don't know. A couple months ago, about the possibilities in regard to the whole little pool, the little do-si-do, the little musical chairs of John Jones, Tomas Aspinall, Cyril Gain, Derek Lewis, Alex Pereira, all the different potential possibilities in there. And people were like, Gain, what is it? He wants to box. He's in PFL. He wants to make that money. I was like, he doesn't want to come back. And then what happened? He comes crawling back. And I know Dana White's talking all these papas, but I mean, business is business. Business is business. And there's people above Dana White. I mean, imagine the storyline of having this dude come back to the UFC that supposedly him and Dana White absolutely hate each other. Like, that's views right there. That's good TV. And it's starting to look like something very soap opera-ish. I mean, now that we're getting on Paramount, it's starting to become more entertainment oriented. I do think it's a little bit of a stretch. Like, without that angle, no, I don't think he fights at the White House. But if someone intervenes above Dana White and they're like, bro, stop it, you are an entertainment company now. This is an unbelievable storyline. We got Vince McMahon and Stone Cold Steve Austin all over again. This is perfect. He needs to come back. Imagine if Francis Ngannou was in the cage with, like, I don't know, whoever, Tomas Aspinall, and Dana White comes in with the folding chair. I mean, that is primetime television. Marloca with another membership. Thank you. Jones's wife, she stated he didn't hit her, but pulled her hair and touched her head. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm not trying to defend him. That's a bad way to start the sentence, huh? It already sounds bad. I'm not trying to defend Jon Jones, but I mean, he gets the reputation and the hate and the feedback and the press that he does because he's Jon Jones. I mean, the way that he acts, what would that be? Like let's say he wasn't Jon Jones and we didn't already have all these things that we think about him and everything that he's done. How, if we just heard a coworker talk about their spouse and he was doing like all the kind of things that Jon Jones does, what would we call them? Bipolar? A psychopath? A sociopath? A narcissist? Which one? All of them? And the messed up thing is, look, I mean, for real, try to separate yourself from how you feel about Jon Jones. Just try. What if you legitimately had a coworker and they were with somebody and that person went to the doctor or whatever and they were actually legitimately diagnosed and either they had a combination of these things or just one of them, they're bipolar. The doctor said, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. You're psychopathic. That I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. I know you didn't sit down and decide you wanted to have these bad intentions, but my findings are that you are psychopathic. You're sociopathic. You're whatever. You're schizophrenic, whatever. What if Jon Jones has these things? Like, what do you do with that? Do you medicate him? Do you lock him up and throw away the key? Do you put him in a mental institution? What do you do? And again, I'm not defending him. I've never liked him. I'm just always trying to think things through. Look at the most objective point of view. Sometimes be devil's advocate. And it's like, what if he does have some of those things? What do you do with that? Because it's easy for us to be like, oh, he's this and that because he's Jon Jones and we hate Jon Jones. Okay, cool. But what if it was your coworker spouse and they're like, bro, he's the best until he snaps. And then what? It's his brain. What do we do? And that coworker doesn't have this aura and a championship and talk all these papas on a microphone, so they're not as easy to hate. They're just a person that has mental problems. It's like, oh, snap, they need help. But it's like, I wonder what it is. What do you think it is with Jon Jones? Is it CTE? Like, literally, legitimately, is it? Man, I see it too much, GM. They get out of jail and apologize, and then things are okay for a bit. Yeah, me too, bro. I'm an adopted child of a narcissistic parent, autistic. My mom has told me you had an easy life. Ugh. It's so messed up with people like that, where it's like, man, you're supposed to love me, bro. You're supposed to take care of me. You're supposed to have my best interests at heart. Like, why are you like this? And it's like they can't even help it. It's like they can't be like, it seems like being a narcissist, you are absolutely devoid of any kind of self-awareness whatsoever. There's just no hope. I think D knows exactly who Connor is and what his intentions are with other women. Yeah, there's no way. He's a maniac. She's living a life almost no one's able to. Well, thank you, Fontavious. A jury found McGregor liable for sensual assault from a 2018 incident, and that wasn't with his wife. So John Jones hits his lady, and McGregor hits other ladies. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. And D. Devlin's, at least he don't hit me. I get it. Come on. ARJR721. Coming back. Oh, no. Snap. Sorry, the chat skipped on me. What's up, real Bruce Wayne? Oh, snap. An artificial leg. What the heck? Like, just for fun, or like for her to use? Wait a minute. What do you mean? He still currently has one? Did you see that? Did you see that ebony looking lady that he was trying to dance with at his wedding reception? He's smoking his fake cigar with no smoke coming out of it, and he's looking at that ebony individual. It was crazy, man. Right in front of D. Another humiliation ritual. $300, $400. All right. No biggie. Toad from Mario. Yeah. I mean, I liked Ken Shamrock in the WWF, but, the reverse engineer is kind of weird. It's a little bit weird. I wonder if he's as unhinged as he is outside the house, inside the house. It's tricky because, like, and I don't want to make it sound like he tricked me. I fell for it, but man, and it's the same with Ted Bundy. Like, I'm not saying it like if he tricked me. I'm just making an observation. Like, man, these dudes, like John Jones, could really come across as a smiley, friendly, affable dude that could make a good conversation and be funny and laugh, and it's like he just turns into this other thing, and it's like when he's in whatever gear he's in, is it real at least then and there in the moment? Or was it always fake? Like when he's the nice guy and he's around people, is he truly a good dude and he's having a good time and he's not trying to be deceitful? But then when he snaps, that guy's just dead and now he's this evil dude? Or is he always the evil dude and he's faking it? And I know it's easy. It's too easy to just say, no, he's faking it. He's always the evil dude. That's the easy answer. But even Ted Bundy, even Jeffrey Dahmer, you don't have to be faking it to be evil. Like, it doesn't always have to have that intent behind it. I'm not trying to excuse anything. I'm just saying, that's why Jeffrey Dahmer's parents should have allowed the people to dissect his brain and do research on it. But they said, no, that was crazy, man. What's it called? Edward Dog. Best Goods? Best Foods? Something like that. That blue one? That's what I always get for years. Adolinwo. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. I'm having a good night. We're having some good conversation, but I am wiped out. I need to check in soon. I got to wake up early for the chiropractor. And then tomorrow, I'm telling everybody, you better leave me alone. I don't want to hear from you. I'm turning my phone off. Hey, bro, as far as I'm confirmed, when I get home from the chiropractor tomorrow, I want to start streaming at like 10 o'clock. I want to start streaming early. I want to dig into the news. I want to dig into what's going on and just have a stream-a-thon. I've been so frustrated lately that I haven't been able to stream the way I like to. I get that, Resucitado. You got to get the lead out, bro. That's how sometimes that's how I feel about working out sometimes and training and stuff. Yeah, Ken Shamrock was the best, Jay Smith. I love that dude. Yup, Fontavious, that's how it goes, man. It's a magnet. Yeah, potentially Resucitado. People that haven't been there, they just don't know what it takes to get them there, you know? I think he snaps or something, but in a similar way, that's what happens to fighters when they go out and fight. They become killers. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Because I'll even talk about it before. They'll be like, yeah, we're scared. I'm scared. Anyone who says they're not scared is lying. It's crazy. It's scary. You might get killed in there. And then they become an animal. It's crazy. You just got to, they snap. They turn it on. Yeah. Oh, Cali. I guess, yeah, it's easier said than done. Kind of want to just let him rest, you know? Confirm, Fontavious. Good to see you, bro. Thank you for being here. Love you, man. Yeah, I need it. I need it, Cali, bad. I've been dragging. Resucitado, send me an email, bro. Mexican martial arts at Gmail. Ow. I'm wiped out, bro. You guys be safe. Thank you for being here and talking with me about domestic abuse. Just a lasting thought. Khamzat Chimaev, you're one of my favorite fighters. Please stop being a punk and acting like you can't fight dudes that are your brothers. He's not your brother. I'm going to need you to fight like an only child. I'm going to need you to act like you're an only child and you'll fight anyone, anytime, any place, just send location. Stop acting soft, bro. You need to fight anybody. He's not your brother. I don't care what region you come from, what the religion is. You got to fight. That's the sport that you got into. You got to fight. You're an only child, bro. Later, Bruce Wayne. Mañana, Jane Bain. I feel like I'm going to pass out right here. Oh, snap. Keep an eye out. I'm going to upload that